Yay! I went and got a little red cup while I was gone. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. I am Brad Tassell, and we always have our stars, co-creator with me of the show almost 5 years ago now. Is that crazy? Steve Goody and Chicago radio legend Patty Vasquez, who joined the show after the first year and really upped our class, I'll tell you. We also have a Choco Taco show full of talent this week. This is no exception. We have comedian and man with two short names, Bob J. I love Bob. I love that. Have you always loved having the name Bob J? That's such a fantastic name. It's like you need to be a famous comedian, or better yet, you should do the booth announcing for the Cubs. So, hey everybody, it's Bob J coming at you. So, I thought you were going to talk about.
It's a cool name, except that when you're in the South, they go J Bob.
Well, that's much better. Hey there, J Bob. That's all right. Hey, save the comedy for your set. Hey, okay, everybody. And we also have one of our favorite people who we think is more important than the famous person who shares his name, Todd Chappelle, everybody. Let's hear it. Yes.
Thank you,
Todd,
so much.
we have always thought you were a lot bigger talent than Todd Bridges.
True.
So,
I've been told that many times.
yes, many times. So I thought that was funnier than that Todd Bridges. Dave
I see what you
Chappelle.
did.
Oh, well, thanks. Took an hour to write that. Okay. Hey, I do, by the way, Steve and I were talking before anybody got here. I have a question for everybody. How many times a week do you feel like it's over? And I'm not talking to you, Ray. I'm talking about the 7 or 8 times a week. I feel like, that it's just ended. The career is finished. Once in a while you feel like things are going well, don't you? I'll have a couple of weeks where I'll just feel like I'm in the groove. The career's going great. Everybody likes me. And then you stop paying attention for just a second and actually enjoy the ride for the tiniest moment. And that's when they get you. That's when you happily open an email looking for a nice ad from Hims to get Viagra mints. And there it is. Your agent saying your career is over. I mean, so
not once since January, Brad. Not once since January.
January's it. So now for those of you that don't have an agent, you need to know having an agent, it's like having a kid in college. If they contact you, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Because any work you get, even if they book it, you hear from somebody else. You don't hear from your agent. Your agent gets a hold of you and you screwed up somewhere. And the level of disappointment in their eyes makes the look on your mom's face when she finds that one crusty sock in your room feel like small potatoes, let me tell you. Because first of all, the sock in your room doesn't cost you $80,000 is what that is. What your agent costs you. So without going too deep into this, can I borrow $80,000?
You should have asked 6 months ago.
I might be. I was going to say, yeah. Steve doesn't have $80,000 anymore. Can I borrow a house? So
Sure.
And now I'm going to make you all go through these jokes and give me the money later. So, okay. Let's start with the most important story of the week.
Wait, I have a question. I'm sorry to interrupt. Brad, if your agent calls me in the middle of this, should I wait till you're done or interrupt with it?
Well, he interrupted me between shows. So the second show was just not as good as the first one.
I'll wait.
Say that first night. So, and we're trying to work it all out. And realistically, no matter what, I'm not in a period in my life where anything's a problem. You know what I mean? But just, I've had this happen before where unbeknownst to you and something you haven't even done costs you a ton of money. But hey, happy show so far. Thanks for asking that.
Uh-huh.
But let's get back to what I was talking about, letting Chris Chandler in this show.
Yes.
All right. Let's start with the most important story of the week. You've all been talking about it. Everyone's favorite boob referencing restaurant is back. Did you know that? No, I'm not talking about Hooters, you perverts. Chi-Chi's is back, everybody. Yeah, it's a classy way in Spanish to say tatas. Fantastic. Remember growing up in the 90s and the 80s, Chi-Chi's? The chain closed in 2000, what was it, 2006, I think? And it's owned by Hormel, by the way. the chili company. It's known for chili, and people saying when they open their cans, "Does that smell right?"
Yeah.
If you've ever had Hormel chili. Michael Dermont is the son of one of the founders, and he has bought the rights to open up new restaurants with the classic name. McDermott, I think is his name, said he's doing this because he has fond memories from growing up in a Chi-Chi's. He says the new restaurants will instill the same passion as the old Chi-Chi's, but this time he promises to keep his pants on and his hands where you can see them.
Oh, very good.
There you go.
Hey-o.
Hell, all right.
Appetizing.
I think my agent's calling.
We have a Chi-Chi's pizza near me, so it's not.
That still exists. I wonder if they might get sued. I don't think.
CC's.
Oh, a suspect has been arrested in the shooting of the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, who, by the way, would have survived, but his insurance said bullet removal wasn't medically necessary and denied the claim. Yeah. The shooter was caught in a McDonald's because that's where you go when you care about your health. The alleged shooter is, we all know, Luigi Mangione, 26, who was captured with a weapon that is similar to the one used in the shooting, and he had a manifesto critical of the healthcare system, which leads to the question, gee, is it him? So many people have a manifesto about the healthcare system and a gun with him, don't they? His lawyers said that's all circumstantial crap, right? Now, his relatives will now wait to see if they can post bail till his trial. Luckily, he has a rich brother, Mario, who's a plumber, to pay his bail funds. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Mario. Good thing I'm part Italian, huh? Snoop Dogg. We always have to talk about. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. Pure Scotch. Snoop Dogg is lobbying to become the new judge on MasterChef UK. Did you know that? The position opened up after the previous judge, Greg Wallace, was fired for a string of inappropriate sexual comments he made to 13 of the employees of the show. Terrible. Snoop promises he would never say anything inappropriate, or at least they'll be too high to remember he did. Plus, Snoop promises the entire staff the garbage the contestants cook will taste great after a couple Snoop gummies. So that's going to be great. Oh, yeah, a cooking show, you got to have a lot of fun. Y'all know Prince Louis?
Who?
Prince Louis.
No.
Prince Louis is 6 years old, and
Prince
he's the
Louis,
son of
not
Kate Middleton
Louis.
and Prince William. He's the younger son of those two, and he wrote a sweet little note to his grandparents this holiday season that said, "Thank you, Granny and Grandpa, because they have played games with me." It's so cute. And he didn't say which grandparents wrote it, which meant that King Charles III had the elder Middletons executed. So that's nice. So they never get confused again. There's a bride who's not happy. One of her new husband's old friends began coughing very loudly when the Reverend said, "If anyone has any objections, speak now or forever hold your peace." So he starts coughing really loud. The groom tried to laugh it off, but the bride is still angry. After many days, still not happy with the joke ruining her wedding. She's having a hard time forgiving her new husband for laughing and wants him to stop trying to tell her it's not a big deal. She said, "Speak now and never get a piece."
Cute.
That's kind of a penny. Hey, the Cathedral Notre Dame has reopened.
Yep.
After the fire in 2019. Isn't that amazing? The bells rang and an archbishop blessed the organ, which caused 25 parents to check to see where their sons were.
That was the chief executive period. You've been very generous to me, period.
Sulu, who's
I'm
talking?
muting.
Now?
I'm not
muting
talking.
Oh, I thought it was Sulu. Okay, sorry. Hi. Did y'all hear the thing about the guy blessing the organ? Okay, great.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Also at Notre Dame, did you see this? Crazy. At the opening, Donald Trump and Jill Biden sat together. Jill Biden, Dr. Biden, Donald Trump sat together and spoke nicely for a long time. There's no recording of what was said, but one professional lip reader did pick up Trump saying, Melania hasn't blessed my organ in years.
Or tuned it.
It's
Or tuned
gonna
it, yes,
be
yes.
that kind of show.
His pipes are,
Flat.
I guess, Bob, I lied about what the show had to be.
Yeah.
I have no faith in this joke. Here you go. In the UK, thieves stole a van with $32,000 worth of steak and ale pies headed for the York Christmas market that was in the back. The chef who made the pies implored the thieves through social media.
Cool. All right.
Hey.
Thank you, kid.
Hi,
Hey, you guys,
Steve.
you're talking. Stop
That's
talking.
my brother, Steve. Stop talking
Okay.
to people coming in your room. And it was the perfect joke to do it in because it's terrible. That means I'm skipping it. So, hey, skipping it. Hey, if you don't remember, but Syria has been having a civil war for the past 11 years. Anybody remember that? Yep. And been under a brutal dictatorship for more than 20, kind of slipped our minds. Well, the rebels have taken over the country, and President Bashir al-Assad has fled to Moscow to ask if Trump has any place in his cabinet for him,
Oh, poor thing.
which probably is true. Now, it's great that Assad is gone because the rebels that take over the country are part of ISIS. It's going to get so much better there. All right. And finally, everyone's favorite talentless person, Haley Welch. Y'all know Haley Welch?
No.
Yeah.
She's the Hawk Tuah girl.
To a girl. Yeah.
Oh,
He might Hawk Tuah-ing in prison.
Oh, no.
Now, the big news is Haley Welch from Belfast, Tennessee, worked in the spring factory until one gross thing she said put her in the spotlight. She got agents and a team of handlers, and because she was cute and dumb as a stump, she's rose to fame. Last week, her podcast was the third most listened to in the country, in the world, and Mark Cuban was a guest. And for comparison, this show had 642 viewers. And we have a combined 104 years in show business, but her fame is over because she put together and created a meme coin, a crypto meme coin called the Hawk coin. And now she may go to prison. And she sold this to her fans, and it did not go well. Matter of fact, her fans put in so much money and lost so much, they may have to give up their golden sneakers. The coin initially rose to $500 million in valuation. And then Hawk Girl and her people sold out for millions and millions, and it dropped to 30 million. Faster than you can Hawk Tuah on that thing, let me tell you. One of her fans put $1.4 million into the meme coin and now has $30,000.
Wow.
Now she's in jail time, but she's still going to be famous because she will be in the next series, Orange is the New Black. It's going to be fantastic. Or the
Nobody's going to pay her
Real
bill.
Housewives of Sing Sing. Okay, that's enough. Steve, come on in. Let's forget
Brad
it.
Tassell, everybody.
Yay!
Yay.